You're tuned in to Oilers Nation every day with Tyler Yaremchuk, live every weekday on the Nation Network YouTube.
Day 3 with no Oilers hockey, and quite frankly, we're bored. So let's get into the lead for today's show, I guess. That intro into the lead, we almost need one that's less dramatic for today because we have nothing. We honestly just don't really know what we're going to talk about today. Yesterday, I said that today's show was a Sherwood Ford Giant game day. It's not. They don't play Columbus until tomorrow. If you're looking for some hard-hitting Oilers breaking news, I guess we have one thing, and that would be Jason Gregor's reporting Evander Kane won't play tomorrow because he's in San Jose dealing with and I'm actually just going to double check. I want to be like 100% sure before I say this. Gregor says Evander Kane's in San Jose for his bankruptcy case and won't play tomorrow. So that's where we're at with Oilers news. Oilers Blue Jackets tomorrow. We're going to break that all down. In the meantime, I don't know. I guess I'll bring in Liam. Liam, what's up?
I think people are lucky we have topics today on that bottom bar.
I think the people are lucky that we have topics as well.
It was, we did consider not having any.
We considered just going blank bottom bar and just kind of chit-chatting for 20, 30 minutes. That's going to be the whole show today, I think.
That's kind of it. We want to hear some questions.
Yeah. Yeah, we want questions. That's the big thing today.
Yeah, I got some questions for Tyler. And then we're going to go from there. All
right. Someone was asking, what are we going to do during the bye week? Honestly, we have a plan for that, actually, I should say. So I shouldn't say we don't know. We do have a plan for that. We are live on the Nation Network YouTube, where the first comment is in and says, considering my name is David Sin, I can get behind a Brandon Davidson-like goal. So there you go. Hammer that like button on the YouTube stream if you don't mind. We are coming to you live from the Sports Closet studio, sportscloset.ca. They have your All-Star Game gear, and it looks really dang sharp. Also, this cool hat, pretty neat.
I saw that one.
Give everyone a good look at that. It's got this cool hat, pretty neat.
I saw that one.
Give everyone a good look at that. It's got like a nice NHL patch on the back too, which I think is really cool. Sportscloset.ca. You could pick up one of these yourself. $40 says the price tag. Put that back up there. Yeah, tomorrow's a game day. Today, honestly, like, what do we do? You want me to keep sitting here telling you about how I think they should trade for Jonathan Taves? We've done that 100 times. So, yep, there's that. Tyler Mulick's in the chat and says, Liam, come to lunch tomorrow. Tyler Mulick on the Real Life podcast won lunch with Jay and I tomorrow at Montana's. Yeah. Maybe you can come. Let's ask Jay.
Tomorrow's ribs day, right?
Tomorrow's all you can eat ribs. So Tyler's going to be heading to that Montana's. Tyler, not me. Well, I'm going to. Both. But we're going to Montana's at 1 o'clock right after this show. We're going to have a bunch of ribs with Tyler Mulick, talk about the Oilers. And there you go. That'll be our afternoon.
Yeah. Maybe it's a game day too, so we will have stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. If I'm invited, I'll be there, Tyler.
All right. We'll have to run that by the big bosses. We need clearance. Troy DeVisser, what are you guys talking about? Talking about how the stream's a little laggy. Apologies on that. I think it's getting a little bit better as we go on here, but we're trying to fix it up. Producer Aaron's on it. Jeremy's in. So we want questions. Hit up the Nation Network chat line. Anything, honestly, Oilers related, life related. We can talk about whatever we want. It's our show. There's no rules. Sergeant Battle says, man, would have been sweet if Johnny could have beat the Flames last night. The separation would be nice. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing more annoying than when you're kind of in this scoreboard watching season and, team wins in overtime because you're like, one bounce away, right? Yeah. Columbus, so close to coming through for the Oilers. But the Flames are still 2 points back of Edmonton in the Pacific Division standings. So, nothing wrong with that. The Oilers are still up on them. The schedule is still very easy. Chris Walkling is in and says the streak will go to 13.
I like
that. Unfortunately, we'll probably end with the Rangers and we'll start again the next game against the Avs. So a rather in-depth prediction there. Dr. Gonzo just says the Oilers will never lose again. Twisted says 10 plus for sure, but this 3-day break is killing me. Need Oilers hockey now. Yeah, I mean, they basically play twice now in the next 2 weeks. It's going to be very boring.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, isn't it? It's like, what are they at? They're 7 games in 14 days. So essentially playing obviously every other day. And we've gone from that to nothing to today, obviously, and then Columbus, and then Saturday they have Chicago, and then the one after that is February 7th, I believe it is.
Yeah.
But just take a break, people. Maybe this is what we need as a whole. We're going to still obviously be live during the All-Star week and the bye week and everything.
So I think what we're doing, I think we'll have a show as normal Monday, a show on Tuesday. Wednesday, there's going to be no show next week because I'm flying to Florida for the All-Star game. And then Thursday, Friday, we're going to do shows, and I'm going to try to find a cool spot, like live on the beach or somewhere like that, where I can do the show from there.
From the beach?
Maybe.
That would be cool. In your flip-flops and shorts? And what are we
in my swim trunks? Maybe I'll do the show standing in the ocean.
Yeah.
I'm sure that won't be loud. No. I've heard the ocean has good internet.
You can take electronics in there.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with any of it. No. I'll get like a floaty thing where I can keep my computer on it.
Yeah, you just gotta sit in like a little dinghy. Just wheel you around Florida.
We'll make it work.
Yeah.
We'll make it work.
Possible.
Someone in the chat, Joey the backup optimist, who I've never seen before. I'm assuming it's a close friend of Rusty the eternal optimist. And when Rusty can't make it, he sends Joey. He asks, what should the team... Oh, our YouTube connection says we're excellent now, by the way. Shout out to everyone for grinding through that start with us. Joey... Joey, the backup optimist, says, what should the team's main focus be heading into the last half of the season? One word for you, Joey: winning. That should be the focus. They just got to keep doing what they're doing, and that's what Peter says right now. Like this last streak of hockey, we talked about some of the numbers yesterday with Zach Lang. Like they are playing like they were at the back half of last season. And last year, they kept this up for the entire back half of the season. For the last 3 months of the year, they were one of the best teams in the NHL. A lot of the underlying numbers right now say they're playing like one of the best teams in the NHL. I think their goaltending is more stable than it was last season, especially with the emergence of Stuart Skinner. Campbell starting to turn it around. I see no reason why this team can't be pedal to the floor, a 600 points percentage or better team for the remainder of the regular season. I should say better than 600.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. At the end of the day, like you look at the schedule they got coming up, like they're all winnable games. And then you just kind of gain momentum from that and confidence. And clearly this is what this team's riding on right now, is that togetherness and belief in what they're doing. And yeah, I don't see a reason why this team can't just keep extending the way they're going. Like, look at that record now, 27, 18, and 3. I mean, look where we were 2 weeks ago. It's quite impressive. We just got to keep that penalty kill is on the rise. It does say 23rd there. So it's on the up too. So let's get everything, just keep climbing. And the save percentage too, it's almost at 900 considering where it was too. So things are looking up for the Oilers boys.
Alex is in and says DeBrusk would be such a good Oiler. I mean, yeah, but one, he has a broken leg, and two, he plays top line minutes for the Boston Bruins, so you're not getting him. The trade request, I don't know. I think it's been officially rescinded from DeBrusk. Like, he's not going anywhere is the point.
I think when the new coach came in, it changed, which makes sense. Fresh start for everyone. Because that's what he wanted at the end of the day, is a fresh start, and he got it in the city he was already in.
Non-hockey question from Sergeant Battle. Which is better, chips on a sandwich or chips you put in the freezer for a little while? I've never done either of those things.
I've done both.
Wow.
So it's called a crisp butty, Sergeant Battle.
It's called a what?
Crisp butty. That's what it is. Yep. Gavin's looking at me like I got two heads. So yes, that is delicious. I did try. So apparently the ones that are good in the freezer are the Doritos, Cool Ranch Doritos. So you put them in, it's supposed to emphasize the flavor. It didn't work for me, I won't lie. Maybe I didn't put them in long enough. So I'm going to go with a good crisp butty.
Which is when you put them in a sandwich.
A sandwich, yes. This is a chips sandwich.
Okay. Honestly, I don't even really want to have this conversation, but what kind of sandwich?
Crisps.
So just bread and chips.
Yeah, and like butter. Sometimes
you
can put a little meat on there.
You can't just throw...
Why not?
You can't just throw a bag of Lay's between some Wonder Bread and be like, well, this is lunch now.
Why not? Fills you up.
That's awful for you.
I never said it was good. It tastes good.
But that doesn't even sound good.
Have you tried it?
I'm not going to.
Don't mock it till you try it. That's why I did with the bag of chips in the freezer. I thought, oh, that sounds really weird. And then I did it, and it was fine. It was awesome.
No.
That seems like we can clip that and we'll put that one on the internet, see what people think.
Yeah, maybe, I guess. I don't know. Jeremy's talking about 11-7 versus 12-6. Alex says, I like the idea of McDry playing more, which makes 11-7 happen. I'm with you. I think it's 11-7 the whole way. going forward here. I don't really see a reason why you would move away from it right now. Like maybe when Yamamoto's healthy, we have 12 healthy forwards. We want to give everyone more playing time. Maybe that makes a little bit of sense, but I just think with the way Desharnais is playing, 11-7 is working. And it also gives you a chance to play Dylan Holloway with skill instead of just plugging him in with Derek Ryan and whoever on the fourth line. You get to play everyone with more skill. I think the forward group is well-rounded enough to do it. They're all comfortable enough playing with each other that you can rifle them through the lines. 11-7 makes sense. It's working. I don't think they should really be looking to go away from it at all.
No, and like you said, like it's not only Yamamoto that's out too. Like Evander Kane, you said isn't going to play. Jan Mark's out of the lineup too at the moment. So these pieces to still come in. So yeah, I think 11-7 right now is the right approach, and I just clearly gives the Oilers the best opportunity. And I maybe I'm wrong in this, but I'm surprised more teams don't use the 11-7 approach. Like Colorado, could you imagine if Nathan McKinnon was out there every other shift? I get they're a deep team or whatever, but I just feel like it's a really solid recipe for success. And yeah, if you have the two of the best players in the world, then why not get them out there as much as you can? And Oilers are on a 6-game heater right now because of it, and because of Vinny. With Vinny, we winny. So what are you guys smiling on your face for?
Are you saying crisp body, like B-O-D-Y?
No, Butty. B-U-T-T-Y. Crisp Butty.
I have so much to learn about your culture.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I said it somewhere else the other day too, and I can't remember where it was. Maybe it was at the office again, and people were very confused at what I was trying to say.
The stream is hurting again right now. Should you be on the couch? Would this solve our problem?
Sure.
You know what we're going to do?
Swing me off, Aaron. I'm moving to the couch.
Okay, Liam's coming to the couch. While he gets settled, Aaron, we're going to give some love to our friends at Star Mechanical. So that'll give us some cover here for a second. Star Mechanical has been one of Edmonton's top new home plumbing installers for the past 20 years. Their crews are highly certified. Flash this up. Let's see that beautiful Star Mechanical truck. They can also do 24/7 emergency service. Where are you going to sit? On the edge, the far edge.
Well, the other
That's
one
fair.
isn't there.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
So, Gavin, you
line
are
us
on
up, Gavin.
Producer duty.
Star Mechanical, 24/7 emergency service, 780-481-8873. Or check them out online, starmechanical.ca. Is the right mic potted up for you?
I believe so. Number 3.
We're good? All right.
Rolling. Let's see if that does anything.
Liam is on the couch. Liam's on the couch. Liam. I know that triggers you a little. I'm sorry. Twisted Ask, is Kane only going to miss the one game? I would certainly hope so. There's also a part of I guess it's legal stuff, but like, man, this couldn't have waited till the All-Star break, that kind of thing.
I was kind of thinking that a little bit too, in the sense of, could they not have, like, so how many games did he come back and play? Is it 3 now he's been in the rhythm of things?
Yeah.
Could you not have just waited till after the All-Star break as a whole for him to just not play?
I don't know, man.
Like, that feels like it would have been a bit of a logical thing to do. But I'm glad he's back, and maybe that's what the others were thinking. Is like, I guess they were in a slump before he came back too, so you got to get him back in the lineup. So hindsight or whatever the saying is, but we'll see.
Vince is in and says chips on a sandwich is elite, and someone else said. It was Vince again. Pulled pork sandwich with Lay's is the stuff. And I'm in on that. Like, I can get behind that to an extent, but it's just the fact that you're doing bread, butter, and Lay's.
Yep.
It's too much for me.
I'll bring it in. We'll do it on one of the dog days of the show. And
today's a dog day of the show. If anyone's
got some crisps and some bread laying around, I'll whip something up.
Yeah, we'll just grind through this. Someone else called you a true Brit. So
Thank you.
Go.
Englishman.
Cato, do you guys see any moves being made over the break? No. This team's going to be waiting until right up till the deadline. You got to move out money. Like, Tyler Yamamoto coming back could force their hand once again to maybe move a Puljujarvi or a Fogle. So maybe you see a move like that. But I could just also see them trying to make it work with what they have. If that means putting a guy like Derek Ryan on waivers, so be it. It's not ideal. I know they've been talking extension with Derek Ryan. They'll find a way to make it work, though. The only move, though, that I think you should be holding your breath is potentially that cap dump. I don't think they're adding ahead of the deadline.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think it's more than likely that they would make a trade and try and put a player through waivers. Because obviously we had the discussions about Warren Fogle, but to his credit, he's turned it around in a big way right now. I think I said it the other week on the show. Like his game has just gone up like this, million miles per hour to the sky till he gets on a breakaway. And then it's just a million miles per hour to the ground, but he's getting there, and that's what matters at the end of the day. If you're getting in the spots, eventually you'll get the bounce. And right now, the Oilers are getting bounced in a lot of good places. So the players, to their credit, are making it extremely difficult on management to have to make a decision, which needs to be made.
John says chips on a ham and cheese sandwich is top notch. Chris, fried egg on a burger is the GOAT. Yeah,
I got one. It's not food though. Red Gatorade. You'd be amazed the difference. Maybe it's just a mental thing for me, but I experimented with a blue Gatorade, and I did it with a red Gatorade, and yeah, lo and behold, the red Gatorade worked in a massive way.
Flash this up, Aaron.
You can just see me frozen.
And there's frozen Liam. There's now 2 Liams on the screen. Show's a mess today.
Trouble.
There we go. Fixed up. This looks like garbage.
Well, to be fair, that does look horrendous. But what flavor are those crisps? Barbecue, maybe? It's hard to say. If you're doing this, I think you've got to go with something salted. Sour cream and onion, perhaps, might not be a bad idea.
Okay.
Salt and vinegar, maybe. I'm not really going with the barbecue flavor. I'm assuming that's what that is.
Circling back to hockey, Blake says if we go lineup, like he's been good. I really like him. It's encouraging. I think that's a guy who you're really working into your plans over the offseason. Also, you kind of need 7 or 8 D-men to make it through a playoff run. So I think you still need a D-man. I don't think you're spending a first on Gavrikov. I think that's foolish. I don't think you're bringing in anyone with term like in Edmonton. I wrote about this a little bit at Oilers Nation today. I think you're going after Dmitry Kulikov, someone who's going to be had for a 2nd or 3rd round pick. Brett Kulak 2.0. I said a guy who you're confident can play the left or right side to give you some versatility, take minutes away from both Ceci and Nurse, handle some tough matchups. You're getting a D-man. I just don't think it's as pressing of a need as it may have been a few weeks ago. Broberg's playing well. Desharnais looks solid too.
Yeah. It's the same argument with the players that need to go on waivers to the defensemen in a sense. So they've stepped up the game, Broberg and Desharnais especially. But I agree. Like I don't think your plans should change because essentially an AHL player has come into your lineup and played well for 6 games. Like I like Desharnais and I hope he has a future in this organization with the Oilers. But yeah, I don't think that should adapt it. Like, are you really going to play him 15 minutes in a Stanley Cup playoff game?
No.
I don't think that's the play. So, yeah, I think he's done a really good job of being that stopgap and helped the issue. Evidently, he's never lost a game in an Oilers uniform, so knock on wood. And, yeah, so I think it's still important the Oilers go out and get that defenseman.
Janmark is expected to be back in the lineup tomorrow. He is over the illness that kept him out for the last week-ish. John says chip sandwich sounds way better than Tyler's veggies. No, that's not the best hangover food either. Let's be clear on that. The best, if I'm hungover and you said, Tyler, I can get you anything in the world, give me a nice Southwest chicken sandwich. Or sorry, Southwest chicken salad.
Okay.
It's light, refreshing, gonna give you some protein.
Do you know what? I thought the salad was the play when we were in Vegas. And then all of a sudden, there was a fish in my salad. So it threw a wrench in the plans for me there.
Yeah, make sure there's no anchovies in the salad.
Maybe that's the one I needed. Or just a good green salad. Something refreshing definitely feels good. Should we get to our trivia questions?
Okay, sure. We can do this. Do you have them ready?
I got them ready. I got them locked and loaded. So I got 5.5 questions for Tyler.
5.5.
I'll just set up just an easy one for you to bat it out, just to start from easy.
So it's 6 trivia questions.
6.
You can't have a half question.
But one of them's like easier than the rest. At least I think it is.
No, well, if you're going to try stump me later, I know, and I'm taking credit for it if I get it right.
Okay, so 6 questions.
6 questions. They are going to go from easiest to hardest.
Yeah.
These are Oilers trivia.
All of them are Oilers trivia.
And all the answers have played for the team in the last 20 years?
Yes. Yeah, all of them have played in the last 20 years. Yeah.
Have all of them played in the last 10 years?
No. 2 of them are from 2000 to 2010.
Okay.
Okay, you ready for the first one?
Sure, and I'd love for people to play along in the chat as well.
Yeah, if you got an answer. And Gavin, we got Gavin on the buttons. If you guess it right, we need the applause. If you guess it wrong, we need the sad trombone. You got him? You got it. It should be on the first page there. Okay. Who has scored the most overtime goals for the Edmonton Oilers?
All time.
All time. This is the easiest one.
Yeah. So it's either McDavid or Draisaitl.
Okay.
I think it's Leon.
Sad trombone, please, Gavin.
It's Connor?
It's Connor McDavid with 14. Leon Draisaitl has 11.
Oh.
Yari Curry has 7. It's actually top 3.
3-on-3 overtime, obviously. Yeah, okay.
So Tyler's over 1.
I'm over 1. Missed the easiest one. Okay.
Who was the last player to score a goal at Rexall Place?
I was at this game.
Yep.
I believe it's Taylor Hall.
Ooh, he did score in that game.
It wasn't him, though. So was it...
Oh.
If I can get a freebie here.
Go on. Go ahead. I'll give you one more guess.
Yakupov?
Oh, also scored in the game. I'll give you one more because you guessed 2 of the... The final score of that game was 6-2.
6-2, I know
Vancouver.
that. Yeah.
I'll give you a clue. He still plays for the Edmonton Oilers.
Okay. Oh, man.
God, you're not going to get half of these.
Oh, no. Well, you might go 0 for 6.
One more guess.
Fuck. Well, like, they still play.
Yes.
So your options are, like, Nurse would have been in the lineup. Nuge would have been in the lineup. McDavid would have been in the lineup. McDavid?
Sad trombone.
It was Nuge.
Leon Draisaitl.
Oh. 0 for 3.
Okay. So Stuart Skinner, obviously recently named.
0 for 3.
0 for 3. Skinner, obviously going to the All-Star game.
Mm-hmm.
But who was the last goaltender, Oilers goaltender, to go to the All-Star game?
Son of a bitch.
This was on our social accounts when it was announced, the day after. So he played within the last 20 years.
Yeah.
23 years, I guess.
Okay, it wasn't Talbot.
No.
He never made an All-Star game. Before Talbot, it's a whole bunch of awful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Rolison was ever good enough to get into the All-Star game in his time here. I don't think... No, Happy Bullen was junk. Okay, gonna keep rolling through. So it's before that. It's pre-Rolison. I'm gonna say Tommy Salo.
Applause.
Yes! Woo! 1 and 3.
1 for 3. Okay.
There's a 1 up there.
Now this one was brought in by our
picture
friend.
of Tommy Salo.
There he is. Zach Lang helped me with this one. It was on his Twitter account, so this is going to put an end to that debate. Which Edmonton Oilers defenseman who played at least a full season with the team scored most of his points on the power play?
So it's a defenseman, had to have played a full season, and the majority of his points came on the power play.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, so obviously there's Barry is an easy answer.
Mm-hmm.
I could definitely see it being Tyson Barrie.
Okay.
I think that's so obvious, and you wouldn't be asking me if it was Tyson Barrie. So I'm going to check down.
Okay.
Who are some past power play quarterbacks for the Oilers? Justin Schultz is one. Was the power play ever that good when Jelty was around? I don't know. Where I think I need to be going here, and Zach is standing at the door wondering if I'm going to get this right. Where I think I need to go with this is a guy who didn't score a lot on the power play, or who didn't score a lot, period, but played on the power play.
It's probably a good approach.
Okay. It's going to be Decade of Darkness. It's going to be someone who put up like 22 points in a season and just happened to get like 13 of them with the man advantage.
Okay. I'm going to give you one guess on this.
You're only giving me one? I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Call me crazy.
Crazy.
I have not Googled it. This is a shot in the dark.
Okay, well, there we go.
Is the answer Corey Potter?
No.
Damn it.
The answer is Chris Pronger.
Fuck.
75% of his points coming on the power play in 80 games played that season. He scored 56 points overall, and 42 were on the power play.
Wow.
I believe Roman Hamrlik is the all-time with 58.3. He's got 103 points on total.
Yeah, so the question is total points by a defenseman and the percentage of them that came on the power play.
Yeah, so
Chris Pronger played a full season.
Yeah.
And then Hamrlik is second for his entire time.
there you go.
Tyson Berry's 12th.
Okay.
Okay,
So not Corey Potter.
no Corey Potter.
We're
Close guess,
100% on that.
Yeah, so Tyler's
You didn't do the math wrong.
Nope, we're good. That is one for 4 for Tyler so far. You're not going to get either of these next 3.
4 wrong.
Oh, I have 7 questions. Okay, I'll get through these ones.
Whoa. Can I just quickly say that my logic was not that far off?
What is it?
In 2011-2012, Corey Potter put up 21 points and 11 of them came on the power play.
There you go. Still not the right
I was
answer.
on to something. Continue. I'm sorry.
How many current Edmonton Oilers have played for the Bakersfield Condors?
How many current Edmonton Oilers have
Yes.
played a game, not just in the American League, but for specifically the
Condors.
Vegas? Okay.
And with this doesn't include players like Devin Shaw right now, who is with the Condors. They are skating with the Oilers today.
On the active roster
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
Top line, McDavid, Kane, Draisaitl, boom, Draisaitl's 1. Second line would be, yeah, Aaron, give me this. I want a cheat sheet.
He needs it.
Yeah, I need it. Okay. So Draisaitl did, Costin did, Hyman wouldn't. When Nuge would have gone down, they still would have been Oklahoma City, so not Nuge. Dylan Holloway did, Derek Ryan hasn't, Ryan McLeod has, Puljujarvi has, Fogle hasn't, Desharnais has, so that's 6. Top pairing, Nurse and Cece. Nurse, I think, would have. Yeah, Nurse would have. That's 7. Second pairing is Kulak, wouldn't. Right side of Kulak is Barry. He wouldn't. Broberg and Bouchard each would. That's 9. Hamblin is up technically as a scratch, so that's 10. Skinner is 11, so my answer is 11.
Let me count.
Wait, 11. Janmark's on the active roster. That's 12.
13.
Who the
I can't remember who you said, but it's Draisaitl,
I got him.
Hamlin,
Yeah,
Holloway,
yeah,
Janmark,
yeah,
Costin,
yeah,
Ryan McLeod,
yeah,
Puljujarvi,
yeah.
Yamamoto.
Oh, well, he's
That
on
would've been-
LTIR.
He's on the roster.
That's bullshit.
So
I'm
the
giving
answer's
myself that
13.
one.
Okay, 2 more. This one, just gonna. How many trades has Ken Holland made as the Edmonton Oilers general manager?
And these count like minor deals,
Yeah.
anything.
So, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'll give you one of the deals. It was Dylan Wells for future consideration.
Okay, yeah. So you did
yeah.
count those. So he took over the year or halfway through that, or at the end of that season after they missed.
Bonus, could you name his first one?
Well, his first deal would have came the first summer. His first draft pick was Broberg. Who did they move around that draft? I honestly don't think I could tell you what his first move was. I'll take a shot in the dark here in terms of the number of trades because he's now been around for the Broberg year.
I believe this is year 4.
Is your 4? I'll say he's made 13 total trades.
Oh,
It's right there.
hit it. 14.
Ah.
His first trade was Lucic Neal.
Oh, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Okay, last
14.
one.
And this
Now-
is supposed to be the hardest one, and I've got one right so far.
This one, I couldn't believe the number on this.
Okay.
So, I'm going to read the question and then of NHL draft, which was Nail Yakupov's draft. So, I'll give you a bit of a head start.
I get the question.
The Oilers drafted 7 players.
Okay, but not all of them would have played.
Sorry, like drafted like if they were like part of that draft by the Oilers. So if they drafted them, they count towards
So I'm
this.
starting with 7, the guys they drafted, and then adding up guys who have also
been on that team. So this is Nail Yakupov's draft year.
Okay, so we're at 7. That is Ryan Murray, easy one, absolute layup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like 6 in the first round.
Yeah, I know. Cody Ceci, I think, is in that draft class. Slater Cuckoo is in that draft class as a first rounder. Griffin Reinhart was in that draft class. That's 11. There was more in the first round too that I'm missing out on. Devin Shore was in that draft class.
Yeah.
Matthias Janmark was in that draft class.
Nope.
Okay, damn it. Back to 12. So we'll just 12. The fact I'm at 12. My answer is 16.
19 players.
Oh my Lord. Give them to me.
I'll read them off. Thanks, Gavin. So Nail Yakupov, Ryan Murray, Griffin Reinhart, Slater Cuckoo, Cody Ceci, Henrik Samuelsson.
Oh.
Never signed him. Brett Kulak, Andreas Athanasiou, Joey LaLeggia, Seth Griffith, a gentleman called Josh McCarron, which you wouldn't have got, but he was one of the players they drafted.
Okay.
The final one, Matt Bennin. That's a crazy draft.
Well, he was super late, then he didn't sign, right? He didn't sign with Boston.
Yeah, he was a 6th round pick, so he was the lowest player. The Oilers didn't have a 7th.
All right.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
19 players from one draft class play on the same team in one way or another.
Okay.
There you have it, folks. Where'd you go? 1 for 8?
Yeah.
There you go.
I was close on a couple, though.
You were very close on the trades. You said 13. And then the current Oilers up from Bakersfield was 12. You said the answer was 13. So
all right.
There you go.
All right, let's wrap this thing up with our Betway wraps. Good segment, Liam.
Thank you.
Tonight, I like a shot prop parlay. I like taking Doc in Montreal, and I am parlaying it with Riley Smith in Vegas, plays plus 146. Colorado on the puck line is my other play, but you got some different stuff.
Yeah, you could also mix in there a JT Miller shot prop.
He's been crushing it.
He's basically becoming Zach Hyman.
Yeah, Rick Tockett's debut tonight.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I was looking at Vancouver, like puck line maybe, but it's even money. And for me, that a team that doesn't win very often, that's not juicy enough to even consider. So just went with the shot prop. And then Detroit, San Jose. San Jose just absolutely leak goals, and Detroit haven't been great defensively either. The last couple of games, they haven't hit the over, but San Jose, I believe, if they have like 4 of the last 5 or something. So Billy Husso and James Reimer, the starters there, both of them have a goals against average of 3 or worse. So, yeah.
Why not take a stab at it? I don't hate that at all. There you go. That's your Betway wraps. Betway 19 plus. Please play it responsibly. Tomorrow is a Sherwood Ford Giant game day. Apologies for this stream today. It was brutal, just absolutely terrible. But we'll get that all sorted out for our show tomorrow because the Oilers are taking on the Blue Jackets, looking for a 7th straight win. Hell yeah. And we'll be at Montana's tomorrow with Tyler Mulick. There we go. That's going to be a wrap on today's show. We'll chat with everybody tomorrow.